Asher. And Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with...
We're Desolator from Southampton, UK.
Nice, here at Bloodstock. And a little birdie told me you're like a thrash metal band.
We play a couple of fast riffs. That's in our repertoire, absolutely. Yeah. A couple of like fast drum beats and some fucking raging solos.
Yeah, we do a slow riff maybe once every few years, but no, we're old school thrash and also like heavily inspired by speed metal, a little bit of rock and roll.
That's my battle fest from the 80s.
Yes. There you go. Yeah. We're inspired by all these bands.
Take a look at all the bands on here. First of all, Slayer at this point in time did not even have a back patch, so I did that.
You can't say Slayer.
It looks good.
Fucking Slayer!
Fucking Slayer!
Yeah, I saw Slayer recently. It's the only gig I've been to where you go down the street and just, even like half an hour later, everyone is shouting Slayer.
I was at their first show ever.
Holy.
And Metallica's first show ever.
With the makeup on the art and everything, yeah.
Metallica's first show ever.
Wow.
And then
we should be interviewing you now.
I know, right? And then those assholes went up to the Bay Area because they were in LA.
Yeah.
And me and my bro had to fucking hitchhike up to the Bay Area to go to the real thrash shows. Now, here's some history for you. Since you were talking about the eye makeup Slayer had. When they went up to the Bay Area, bands like Exodus and Possessed and other bands up there were like, that shit don't fly up here. You need to take that off.
Going around with his garden shears, getting those poses, yeah.
I mean, it's like, and they're like, oh, it's just eyeliner for evil. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I can't say what it is because you could only say that in the 80s. You can't say it now, but you want to do that, go back to L.A. with the glam bands.
What was it that Mustaine said glam stood for?
I'm not saying that.
No. All right, let's skip that.
Yeah, that we can't say in 2025 either.
No.
Good LA metal. That's what it's
Good guys. That was.
Well, you know what's funny is that I was just talking in the last interview about SOD, and they're actually playing at a festival I'm doing in the States this year.
Oh, wow.
But they did, Mr. Bungle did a song at Grass Pop, the Speak English or Die, which you can't really sing now.
Yeah.
So they sang Speak Flemish or Die.
It's incredible that they got away with it at the time.
There's a lot of SOD songs that you could not even mention now.
Every single song on the SOD album.
Yeah. But I would still say they have the best crowd dive of all time. Is it like Budokan, I think? That front flip.
Oh, yeah.
From like...
Well, my teeth, see my teeth? The blood from my teeth is on this vest because did you ever hear the band Savage Grace? They were
Yeah. Oh, with the...
I love it.
The really controversial album covers that you could not get away with now.
Right. So I was at their show, climbed up on the Marshall stack, went full swan, dive, crowd moved.
Oh, no.
Teeth first into the floor.
Oh, it's always a risk, isn't it?
It's a good memory. It kind of sucked then, but it's a good memory now.
I mean, we've got some cool mosh pit stories. There's Felix lost his shoes at Sodom.
Yeah.
Come out with no shoes.
Well, actually, the cool thing about today is that we were getting crowd surfers. The EMP stage isn't even prepared for crowd surfers. And normally they're supposed to catch them. They're not even expecting it. There's people flying over just that know where to go.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Jack from Bangover, if you listen to this, you kicked my pedalboard right out the way and I couldn't hit the fucking boots with the solos. Thank you.
That's like, if your gear isn't getting fucked up by the crowd, it's not a real thrash gig, is it?
Of course. So.
Blood up on the stage. Bangers take your place.
Okay, there it is.
Blooded by blood.
There you go.
Absolutely.
So, you mentioned about the Dark Angel. You know they have a new album out.
Dark fucking Angel. Yeah.
You know they have a new album.
Yeah. It's, I mean, you're never going to be able to beat, like, the Darkness Descends, Leave Scars. It's fucking great. They're still
Or
going.
how about We Have Arrived?
We have
You can't even
arrived.
find that shit anymore.
We have arrived!
Oh, my God, you are thrash.
Yeah,
that was
Sam,
great.
Yeah, me and Sam went to go see them at London, played the whole of Darkness Descends. It was a fucking dream come true. Fucking brilliant. Dark fucking Angel.
So,
rock.
So I was just doing an interview at Hellfest with Gene Hoglan, and I pulled this out. I'm like, do you know this band? So yeah.
Nice.
I loved Dark Angel back in the day. I was at the first crossover show ever, which was at Sun Valley Sportsman's Lodge. It was like an Elks Lodge. Because back then, if you were a long hair, which I was, you couldn't go to a punk show. And if you were a punk, you couldn't go to a metal show. You got your ass beat. So at this show, it was on the punk side, COC pre-Pepper, when they were hardcore punk, Suicidal before they crossed over, when they were crazy punk, and then the Descendants, and on the metal side was Savage Grace, Dark Angel, and Possessed.
Fucking hell.
What year was that, man?
1983 or 82.
That would have been insane.
It was so insane, there was no security. It wasn't a music venue. And like, I remember in my head seeing people flying through the air because they were climbing up to rafters and diving from there. There was no safe place to hide anywhere.
There's no style of music that has that same energy.
Oh my God.
You might get it at a sort of death thrash show, but you're not going to get there anything other than the fucking thrash show.
Yeah, like speaking of crossover, one of our earliest gigs was supporting DRI. Which was a dream come true.
I love them.
As a huge inspiration for us, and as you say, bridging that gap between metal and punk.
Yeah, they grew their hair out, and they were, like, people talk about a lot of bands that did it. They were the ones that started the crossover. 100%.
Yeah. You coined the term, crossover album.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
Yeah. When we played with them, it was when Harold Oyman was in the band. And before then, I bought the Murder in the Front Row book. So I spoke to him about it, and he got his laptop out. Sam, do you remember? Backstage. And he was showing us all these photos that couldn't make it into Murder in the Front Row. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Yeah, that's Metallica. Yeah.
DRI.
He was showing us all these amazing photos. It was great to just kind of see. Oh, here we go, look.
Nice.
The listeners at home, we're pointing at a DRI tattoo on Sam Talbot's drumming arm.
And a funny story about that gig was that we were so...
We don't need to tell that story.
Oh, we do. No. We'd only been playing for about a year and a half. I didn't know that when you put new bass strings on, they'll lose their tuning. And I didn't have a tuner pedal.
No, so we had one tuner, which we shared between us, and it wasn't even a pedal.
It wasn't a pedal, so I put new strings on, used this bullshit tuner. We go to play, every string is so out of tune, there's just no hope. So I played the whole set with my bass turned off, and I just look over and see Harold looking at us like a little bit bewildered, you know. But like, and then back then we had a lot of dropouts where it's just bass. So I'd have to turn the bass back on, play this like bass only section out of tune, and then turn it off again. The most confused sound guy you've ever seen.
Like,
oh my God, that's...
But that's a long time ago. We're a bit more professional now.
Yeah, he's got his own pedal now.
How about this for a gig I went to? It was a Slayer show in LA. Before they were big, Stryper was the warm-up band.
Right, yeah.
Stryper with Slayer.
Wow.
And I was right up front at the stage, and the guitarist from Stryper bent down, and his cross was hanging in my face, and I turned it upside down, and he like smiled at me.
No Bible for you then.
Right? No, I'm going to hell. I'm gonna go party with Ozzy. So
nice.
Tell people a little more about your band, and besides it being thrash, what can they expect at your live show and from your music?
Yeah, I think we take like the fun element of thrash. We also are very inspired by speed metal. We love, like, we try and bring in a bit of rock and roll. Like,
Are you a speed killer maniac?
Yes, yeah, no, we're not speed killer maniacs. Everyone who listens to us is speed killer maniacs.
Nice.
And the speed killer maniac is a theme that runs throughout some of our songs. It's just the embodiment of the spirit of just going fucking nuts to thrash.
Yeah.
We're not a pizza thrash band. We're not going to sing about pizza. We've got a couple of songs about like beer, but it's more about in a way that kind of an avenue for like hedonism, about just having a fucking great time.
Yeah, like we always talk about liberation, you know, like thrash and speed metal is a liberation, but we're also heavily inspired by like the savagery of like German thrash as well, aren't we? You know, like Creator and
Destruction.
Yeah, so like
kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so we kind of mix that fun vibe with also that savage vibe. We want
Totally.
Do you know what I mean? We want to mix it all together, but ultimately it's about having a good time, and we want
No
to see
doubt.
like today, everyone in the crowd's smiling. And you're
That's
like,
what it's
that's
all
what you
about.
want, you know. Yeah.
So,
You don't see a lot of smiles at other shows unless it's the Thrash Show, I think.
Yeah.
so at Hellfest, I was in the Exodus pit, which was fucking awesome. Just a couple months ago, and I was filming it the whole time while I'm in there, and everybody commented on, I've never seen you smile that much. Like, I'm getting fucking banged around and I just grin from ear to ear. I brought my son into his first mosh pit, and I explained to him it was Metallica Tattoo the Earth tour with Slipknot as the opening band. I explained to him, like, this is what's going to happen. People are going to push you around. Chill out. Don't worry about it. It's all in fun. Don't get upset.
It's friendly violence.
And
Good,
then,
friendly, violent fun.
yeah. And then people are pushing him. He was like 13. And I see him start getting mad. I'm like, chill out. And then 5 minutes later, grin ear to ear. I'm like, the baton has been
thrashing
passed.
like an athlete.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%. And it's the greatest fucking therapy ever.
When we were playing, I looked over and I saw this this metal dude. He had this kid with him, and I was kind of looked over and he had this huge grin on his face. After the show, he'd come over and he had his son, who was about sort of 4 or 5, and he goes, "You are my son's favourite band." And we did his fist bump to this little 4 or 5-year-old kid. Yeah, he had
love
long
that.
hair, and both like dad and son had this massive grin. And it's like, that's the fucking real deal there. That's it.
Yeah, because, you know, like, there's not as much old school this year at Bloodstock. Like, we love Bloodstock, but
it's
like,
amazing.
I think this year you gotta go to the smaller stages to find the old school stuff, you know.
Right? Well, it was cool at Hellfest this year. They took, they used to have like the black metal stage and the death metal stage. The black metal stage this year was the thrash metal stage. Like, that was so fucking cool to me.
Yeah.
I have a trivia question for you guys.
Here we go.
What was Metallica considered before there was a such thing as calling it thrash metal?
Oh, fuck.
Up your ass metal. No, I'm joking.
I can't remember.
Ah. So I'll tell
can't
you.
bloody remember.
I'll tell you a story
Yeah, up your ass.
to remind you. I was at their first show ever, and afterwards, Dave Mustaine comes out in the crowd, and he's talking to me. I must have been like 13, I think, and he hands me a business card. He had a business card. It said Metallica Power Metal. Dave
Power
Mustaine.
Metal, that's it, yes.
Ah.
That was it, because they did the demo, didn't they? The Power
Yep.
Metal demo,
Wow.
yes. Yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't know.
It's wild to think of them as
It's pretty
power
fucking
metal.
Oh,
wild.
yeah, power metal took a bit of a different turn after that.
I know, right? Because it was they were called power metal when they were the fastest, thrashiest they ever were.
But to be fair, like, we have a song called Full Power. So we were on Speed Kills. Obviously, everyone remembers Speed Kills. We were on number 7. We did a single called Full Power. So power, I can kind of see how you could. Before the whole power metal movement took off, that
Right.
term makes sense.
Before it became like a Viking thing.
Yeah, but,
like
you know,
fairies and that.
yeah, chasing goblins and.
That's it.
No, not really. No, we like some power metal, don't we?
Hammerfall's one of my favourite bands.
Yeah, there you go.
And
Hang on, not the tattoo.
Okay, yeah, and the thing is, like, there's power metal, then there's heavy metal, and then there is a crossover. I think.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as you introduce keyboards, that's when it becomes power metal.
Yeah, I think
You
so.
got, like,
Maybe.
you got-
Primal Fear, though.
You've got like a lot of the German bands, like Primal Fear,
Hold on just for a second.
like Primal Fear, Blind Guardian. They're considered power metal bands now, but when they started, they're just thrash bands that could actually play and write songs that weren't based in the pentatonic.
Yeah.
That was those bands, but. Yeah, it's power metal. I remember now. I feel like a right poser for not knowing that. So yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers, Dean. Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Okay, well, I got to pull the vest out again for you.
Yeah.
There's no posers allowed
No
here.
posers. Yeah. Beat that poser down.
So how do people reach out to you guys on socials, on the web, buy your merch? Because they can't listen to my show unless they buy your merch.
Yeah, I mean, Instagram at Desolator Metal, I think. Desolator. There's a few Desolators. I didn't know it's when we started. I named the band after a Sadus song. You know Sadus?
Yeah.
They did it on the Chemical Exposure. They did like a demo or something. It was on that. So yeah, it's named after that. But yeah, Desolator. If you just type Desolator UK, we're the only British Desolator. I think we're the only Desolator still going. I don't know. But yeah, you can find us on there.
Thrash band, anyway.
Yeah. There's like a black metal band. There's like a death metal band. But we are the only thrash Desolator band, but yeah, just to find us, just Google 3 heavy metal bastards from Southampton who like to play speed metal.
Get us over to America.
Yeah.
We've never done that.
We want the barbecue. We want the barbecue. We want the pale ale. We want all of that.
Well, you could come over to America and have Dave Grohl barbecue for you, because he does
yeah,
that.
could do, yeah. If he wants to, if he's available, yeah.
I want to know, too, how do I become a certified member of Speed Killer Maniac?
You already are. Because
Okay.
you own that, you are a membership of the Speed Killer Maniac Club.
And how do the people listening join?
Just Google Speed Killer Maniac, and that's a song from our first
Our
album.
new album, Spirit of Speed, came out a few months ago, so Spotify, Bandcamp.
Yeah, it's all in there. You can buy the stuff on the Bandcamp, shirts, CDs, but just, you don't have to buy it, just listen to it. Spread the word.
Nice. Is there anything else you want to share with the listeners that you got upcoming or that we didn't discuss that they need to know about your band?
We don't really have anything coming up like that's worth mentioning. The album's out. We've recently put that out, so just listen to the album.
Yeah, that's the key. Like, we've been waiting. We always joke that we're like the thrash metal ZZ Top because we're a 3-piece. We have no lineup changes, and we take over 10 years between albums. Our first album was 2013. We finally released Spirit of Speed this year, so that alone is the reason to check it out, I think.
That's why the music's so good, because you've been writing it for all that
You
time.
can look forward to another album in 10 years.
So now, are you sure you guys are from Canada? Because Canada always has trios.
No, but Canada's got some fucking great bands. You've got Razor, Sacrifice, yeah.
It's 3-piece, keep it simple.
Yeah. Yeah, we got enough egos in this band. We can't have another one. Take it.
Well, you guys are true musicians because you're just having the best time, and that's what it's
100%.
about. If you're not having fun in this industry, it's the wrong fucking industry.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're not having fun, don't fucking bother. There's no point. There's no point. It's hard.
Someone else.
It's hard work being in a band sometimes. There's a lot of sacrifice, and if you're not having fun, you may as well just look for something else, I think. Yeah.
Exactly.
Stay out. Oh no.
Oh no.
It's all gone wrong. Anything to say, Sam?
We were doing so well.
Well, you guys fucking killed it here at Bloodstock.
Thank you. Cheers, man.
And thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
Michelle Kerr was my press officer for my entire fucking career here in the UK. My entire career with Machine Head. She recently passed away, and it was a very, very sad day. And I can tell you the reason that I'm going to tell this story is because she was family. She was Bloodstock family. She was heavy metal UK family. Most of the bands that you know and love, you probably heard of because of that woman right there. Slipknot, Slayer, Machine Head, Trivium, Killswitch Engage, Hatebreed, you name it. She helped lift everybody up, man. She helped lift everybody up. And in so many ways, she helped make this entire music scene, this incredible, beautiful community that lives here at Bloodstock, man. She helped make it. So ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for Michelle Kerr.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.